Nijat, it is 12:30. We can start.
Okay. Can you mute everybody?
Except Holger, of course.
Holger, of course, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. It is nice to have you all. Before we start, I would like past District Governor Ganesh Tas from Turkey a few words. About our webinar instruction. Please, Ganesh.
Hello, dear President-elect Holger. Welcome to our meeting.
Hi, Ganesh.
Hi. So it's very simple. What we are going to do, we will have a question and answer session at the end, and everybody is able to ask their questions from the chat section.
Thank you. Okay, Rotary International President-elect Holger Knaack, Rotary International Director-elect Katrina Papadomitru, past Rotary International Director Shafak Albey, District Governors, past District Governor, District Governor-elects, District Governor nominees, President, all fellow Rotarians and guests, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all, personally and on behalf of all Rotarians in Bahrain and District 2452, as well all the attendees on this webinar from all the world. It is a great admiration and honor to have a remarkable speaker who aims to build a stronger membership, and that Rotary must focus on increasing the number of female members and transitioning Rotary actors into Rotarians. Fellow Rotarians, I'm delighted to present Rotary International President-elect Holger Knaack, a Rotary member since 1992, has served Rotary as treasurer, director, moderator, member, and the chair of several committees, representative for the Council on Legislation, zone coordinator, training leader, and district governor. Rotary International President-elect Holger Knaack is also an endowment major gifts advisor and co-chair of the host organization committee for the 2019 Rotary International Convention in Hamburg. President-elect Holger and his fascinating wife, Suzanne, are major donors to the Rotary Foundation and members of the Bequest Society. President-elect Holger is the CEO of Knaack KG, a real estate company. He was previously a partner and general manager of Knaack Enterprises, a 125-year-old family business. President-elect Holger is a founding member of the Civic Foundation of the city of Rotherburg and served as a president of the Golf Club Gut Grampik. President-elect Knaack is also the founder and chair of the Carl Adam Foundation. President-elect Holger believes that the People of Action campaign offers a new public awareness possibilities for Rotary. This campaign conveys our global image while still respecting differences in regions and cultures. I should say that our guest speaker today is a man of simplicity and dedication, the future of Rotary in the year 2020-2021. Let's all welcome Rotary International President-elect Holger Knaack, who will enlighten us with his wisdom and knowledge. Holger Knaack, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you, Nijat, for for your kind introduction. Yes, I don't know if it's wisdom. It's I think some experience as a Rotarian over not quite 30 years. But thank you for inviting me here. I'm delighted to be with you. Of course, I would love to be face to face and would be in person in your area. But all of you know that's not possible right now, and nobody knows how long this situation will be with us. I think as long there is no vaccine, we will keep this social distance, hopefully not just in Zoom meetings. So all of us are really hoping to come back to normal. And as all of you, I'm sitting here at home in Ratzeburg, northern Germany. That's just 40 minutes from Hamburg. And yes, I feel safe at home. I think home is the best place you can be right now, definitely. And so we are here on the lucky side of this crisis, because it's nearly gone in Germany. I think in my state, what is the northeast state here in Germany, there are no new cases anymore. And so we are really not hit it very hard here from this pandemic. So again, we are here on the lucky side and feeling safe. Life is coming back slowly here in northern Germany. We are allowed to meet other people right now. Restaurants are opening since 10 days, and I think hotels starting to reopen. So we nearly back to normal, and I think that's what all Rotarians are waiting for everywhere in the world, coming back to normal. And many of you heard me saying, hey, as Rotarians, let's not go back to normal. Let's use this crisis. When I spoke in San Diego just a couple of months ago about change and about being revolutionary, nobody thought about how this would happen and how important change and also revolutionary would probably be. And I'm pretty sure that also President Mark Maloney never thought how Rotary would connect the world via Zoom meetings in his last 5 months of his presidential year. So I'm always asking all of you, let's use this crisis and let's really think about how to renew Rotary. And I'm simply asking all of you, this is the time to be revolutionary, and this is the time to rethink your own Rotary Club and your district. And I'm asking you, put simply everything on test in your Rotary Club right now. Is rethink your location, your meeting restaurant. Think about your meeting date, your meeting time. Is this the best time? I think everything can change right now. Think about your procedures during your Rotary Club meetings. Think about how you invite people. Think about your events, your fundraising events, your projects, simply everything. Now is definitely the time to change your Rotary Club. And when I ask you in San Diego, please do at least one strategic meeting a year. That's the time to do this meeting, also virtually. So I'm asking you doing this, and think about where your Rotary Club wants to be in 5 years, probably in 10 years. And then think about, and this is really important, think about what is the added value your club brings to your members. And this is something you have to discuss and probably to change and to look what kind of members do you want in your Rotary Club. And that's one of my second messages. You have to know what kind of members you are looking for. And I'm really asking all of you, please select your members carefully. Make sure that your new members are the right fit to your club. They must simply a good fit. And then also make sure that your club is meeting the expectations of new members. And then, of course, taking care of your members. But this is always, that's an ongoing story, and especially right now, when we have to make sure that everybody is on board, everybody is able to follow us and follow your club with Zoom meetings or whatever platform you are using. I think this is important to make sure that all your club members are on board. And of course, for the governors and are joining us here, it's also important that all clubs are meeting virtual and not thinking, waiting and doing nothing. I think we have really make sure that all clubs are meeting virtually and all club members are able to join them. And I think this is simply be done with a call. Call them and ask them, hey, can I help you with your club meetings? Or asking especially older members, can I help you to get into this Zoom meeting? I think this is something we really have to make sure. You know, we want to grow Rotary. Next year, like this year, it's about this initiative, growing Rotary. And that's not just growing by numbers. Whenever we try to do this, we failed. No, it's growing Rotary on all levels, making sure that we have stronger clubs, making sure that we have more and better projects, and yes, also the contributions to the Rotary Foundations we try to increase. I know it's hard in times like Corona right now, but please, I'm asking all of you, please make sure that that there are contributions to our Rotary Foundation. It's not about the money. It's about the impact. It's about the projects we are doing with this money you are contributing to the Rotary Foundation. And that's my last point, and that is polio. So we made this promise to the children of the world that will end polio. And it's hard right now because we stopped, and most of you know this, we stopped vaccinating children. It's not possible in times of lockdown, going from house to house and vaccinating children. But so time will come that we can do this again. And so please stay with us. And I'm asking all Rotary clubs, please make your contributions to polio. And when there is a vaccine for Corona, we will be on top then, because of Rotary started this initiative 40 years ago. There is a structure all over Africa, nearly all over Asia to vaccinate people. There's the logistic, the structure, everything is ready. And I think with the help of Rotary, there we could start immediately to vaccinate people against Corona. So this is something I really want to ask you. You know, we are indeed opening opportunities with Rotary. And that's why I choose this theme, because it works to different sides of us. It works for the people we serve. Of course, we are opening opportunities when we are providing fresh water, clean water, when we are providing a wheelchair or just a $1 glasses. We are providing indeed new opportunities for the people we serve. We are opening opportunities for ourselves to live a more meaningful life. I'm a really strong proponent of our core values. These are more important than ever. So, and you know, coming from Germany, we are seeing Rotary as a community of shared values. So we love our values, and this is what we are, what's really combining Rotary. And even if these values are with different emphasis in different parts of the world, because Rotary is everywhere different. It's different in the United States, it's different in your part of the world, and it's different also in Central Europe. And I think this diversity makes us strong. And even if we are experiences a different Rotary everywhere, the four-way test remains the same for everyone. So this is what I'm really rough and Rotary. We are so diverse, and this really makes us so strong. And Rotary is not just a club that you join. So Rotary is really an invitation to endless opportunities. When we are looking for new members, and I'm asking always, please look for new members. And even if we are here on Zoom meetings, it's also a good opportunity to invite people from your area, non-Rotarians, to join Zoom meetings, let them know what and how really interesting and meaningful Rotary could be. So I'm speaking too long nearly, so I'm finished. I'm closing with my normal sentence. What I really have always feel, Rotary is such a unique and wonderful organization that we all love. And it is our mission to advance and protect Rotary for the generations to come. Rotary opens opportunities for the people we serve and for ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rotary International President-elect Holger. It was an excellent brief, and nice introduction of your, plans for the coming years, and we are really appreciate it. I think we'll go now for the questions, and we, dear fellow Rotarian Day, all participants, we have a limited time. We don't want to leave Rotary International President-elect Holger, but he has to leave maybe in an hour. We'll try to make it for his other commitments. I would like to remind you.
Director-elect Katerina wants to have the word. Is it possible?
Yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah, yeah. Just 1 minute, please. Yeah. I would like to remind you that your question should be directly to the point, and accept our apology as well as Rotary International President-elect if there are any question cannot accommodated due to time constraint. I would like now give the word to Rotary International Director-elect Katerina. Please, Katerina, go ahead. Can you open the mic?
Hello, everyone. I would like to thank President-elect Holger, always up to the point, very brief and very concise in his meanings and his messages. I have a question, not to the President, but to Jad. And since President-elect is here, we can all discuss about it. My question is how we can promote Rotary in Arab countries where we do not have Rotary presence so far, and how can we assist you in these efforts?
Yes, so this is thank you for that question, because that's one of our efforts, Katerina. You know that.
Yes.
And so we really would like to be in more countries than now. That's one of our goals always, to have Rotary in all and every country. So, and there are some initiatives right now for a Rotary also in other Arab countries, also in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and I'm looking forward for your help and for all of you are here in the Zoom meeting, because you are the people who can make this possible, because you are so close to all these regions. So, come in Germany and also in the United States. So we are far away. And again, this is one of the beauties of Rotary, because we are nearly everywhere. And when I'm discussing with other people, I think, oh, we are an unusual non-profit organization, because we are simply everywhere with people who live there. And so this is what makes us unique and different. And really, I have to rely on you to make it possible that we are in these remaining countries with Rotary. And hopefully, all of us are looking for peace in your area, so that we really can include all countries and not have to exclude those countries where there's unfortunately no peace right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Katerina. Anything else? Any comment?
Could we have the opinion from you also, not only
Me?
President?
Ah,
yes.
okay. Sure.
There and
Yeah.
know better than us,
I mean, thank you, Katerina. I mean, with your permission, President-elect Holger, I think from my point of view, from our experience and from the circumstances, we need to expand and we need to extend Rotary in more of in the Arab countries. I mean, if we think about the Gulf countries, the GCC countries, of course, we have already, in Bahrain, it was already formed in 1965, the first Rotary Club in Bahrain, and followed in UAE. The other country we tried in Oman, we tried in Kuwait, we got in Qatar. It's a little bit difficult. Now, I think with the changes in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, with the movement ahead, with the development going on, and with the open-minded, with the new generation coming up, I think there is a chance in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And of course, these things was discussed with President Mark and President-elect Holger, and we are working on it, and there's a big chance. As you know, already in Iraq, Shafak Albi, I mean, past Rotary International Director Shafak, he is a representative there and he's working on it, but still is not districted, I think. So there is a big chance. It needs the effort. We have the initiative. We are working on it, and with the support of course, of Rotary International President and Board of Directors in the future, we can achieve our goals. This is briefly, but I mean, we have the initiative, we'll do it, right, President Holger?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, I have the questions. I will, first question, how do we introduce new members to fellow Rotarians by Zoom? Or Zoom, I don't know.
Yeah,
This
yes.
is the question.
As I said, Nijat, I think first of all, we simply have to invite them. So we have any opportunities, even as by using Zoom, to invite people. From some of them, probably it becomes boring sitting every evening at home and just looking television. So we can open other opportunities, inviting non-Rotarians if we have great speakers. And we have, because of Zoom, we are able to invite speakers from all over the world, and there are really interesting speakers, not also non-Rotarian, so really not just talking about Rotary like I do this right now, but talking about other things. And so if you have, and this is, and I'm asking all of you are joining this meeting here, if you have really interesting, great speakers, so this is a good opportunity to invite non-Rotarians and let them know what kind of benefit and opportunities Rotary opens with becoming a member. I think this is, we shouldn't not waste this opportunity also to look for new members in times of lockdown and Zoom meetings.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I mean, and everybody agree, because this is, I mean, other friendly in the family way you can tell people, oh, come on, I have a meeting, especially as you said, a good speaker or an international speaker, it would be great. And from this point, they can know more about Rotary and they can ask more about Rotary.
Yes, and also important people from your area, so that new prospective members realizing how important Rotary is if you have speakers from your important people from your area. So that makes sense.
Of course, and based on this, we can tell our compelling stories about Rotary, of course. Okay, second question, does the Rotary plan to take an active role in mass immunization of COVID-19 vaccination once it is available?
Of course, as I said, because we have this role, and this is something we can be really proud of, because the whole polio initiative starts, because of Rotary, starts this nearly exactly 40 years ago in the Philippines, in Manila. And just because of this initiative, there is this structure all over Africa and nearly all over Asia. And I saw this with my own eyes in Pakistan, for example, where there are huge storehouses and huge facilities, and definitely those facilities will be used and for vaccinating people against corona. And by the way, the fight against Ebola in Western Africa was so successful because of this polio structure.
Yes, thank you, Holger. I'll go to the other question. Some clubs are keeping strategy to invite more people than when knowing them, better to keep some of them. Some leave themselves, some not, but not matching club and Rotary, and turning out a problem. How do you see the solution in this case? From listening to the governor nominee, Ashut Kapitian.
Yes, as I said, I think we should really look very carefully of our members, and you know, there is a good solution, asking look simply for the best people in your community joining your club. But they have also, as I said, they have to be really a good fit to your Rotary Club. They must. So because we are looking really for lifelong members, for engaged Rotarians who stay with us. And I think this is. I saw some Austrian friends here. That's how we run Rotary in Central Europe. So we are simply looking for friends for life, and that works. But again, take your time. Take your time. Don't make Rotarians from one day to another, because when people are leaving a Rotary Club, people are talking, and we don't want that, because this really affects our image. All of you know, we are gaining 150,000 new members every year, and we are losing 150,000 members every year. And for me, that doesn't make any sense. So let's look carefully and let your time. There's no need for rush. We are really looking for good, engaged members in our club.
Absolutely. Quality before quantity. Absolutely. This question from Past District Governor Jamila Mawad. Rotary is giving a lot of importance to Rotary Act. Can Rotary actors create their own Rotary Club without having a Rotary Club as a sponsor? Can they submit their club application?
They can create a Rotary without a sponsor. This is new. And I had a great experience just a couple of days ago when a Rotary Club was a sponsor of a new Rotary Club. So this is really vice versa to things what happens. Yes, again. But what is important, they still, and this is really important, they still need the support of the district governor. So this is important. The district governor has to improve and support the whole process. But to be very honest, I would love to see a cooperation between Rotary Act and a Rotary Club. So I think it's always helpful having a sponsor club, a Rotary sponsor club, by creating a new Rotary Club. That always makes sense because, you know, Rotary is about helping each other. And I see this is not an obstacle. I think we should really help each other, and we should help Rotary Act. And we are also looking forward that Rotary Actors are helping us, especially in times of technology and IT importance.
And they have the technology. They know much more about technology than us. And just to add on it, I mean, later about the global grant application, if they want to apply for a global grant, can they apply on their own, or still they have to go with there's another Rotary Club or their sponsor club?
So right now they have to go via a Rotary Club in regarding global grants. So I think there will be some decisions to change, not everything, but to make some changes regarding the ability of Rotary Actors or Rotary Clubs to apply for grants. But this is a decision taken by the trustees of the Rotary Foundation, and I think we are looking forward, and we will see something. Let's be excited about that.
And optimistic. A question from Assistant Governor Kamal Assaf from Beirut, from Rotary Club Batoon. The main problem now in this time will be getting new members, but the bigger problem is to retaining members. What are the measures taken by Rotary International to help solving those problems?
So we had just a couple of days ago a meeting with President Mark Maloney and also Sheikha Mater and all Rotary coordinators. And this was regarding making sure that all Rotary clubs meet virtually, and also make sure what I said, that we really helping and encouraging all club members to join these virtual meetings right now. I think this is really the most important thing. If we are really not meeting and not seeing each other, I think then we are really running in danger of losing members. But I think, you know, it's also about making a Zoom meeting interesting. So with speakers, and there are so many options. We can invite speakers from everywhere right now because of this this pandemic. And I think we have so many more opportunities right now also to run our Zoom meetings. And I'm pretty much sure if we are providing interesting meetings, so our members will join meetings. And with this, I think we are not losing, hopefully not losing too many members with this, because it's really up to every club president to make the best out of this crisis. And again, I said, if we are doing it in the right way, we're really involved and engaged in everything we do, I think we could come stronger out of this crisis and not just surviving the crisis.
Absolutely. One more I have also. How many, today they are focusing on the Rotary Act. Maybe it is the issue of the how many Rotary Act clubs can a club sponsor? And do we still need sponsors for Rotary Act clubs? How do we keep current Rotarians interested in Rotary? There's two questions, huh?
Yeah. Let's start with Rotary Act.
With the first, yeah. Start with the first question. How many Rotary Act clubs can a club sponsor?
So there are, as far as I know, I must be. So I think it's up to you. It's up to you how strong your Rotary club is. So you can do more than just one Rotary club as a Rotary club. And also, a Rotary club can also look for more clubs are supporting the club. So that's so I think as more collaboration is between Rotary and Rotary clubs, as better it is. So I think this is what I'm looking for. I'm always looking for really strong cooperation, collaboration between Rotaractors and Rotarians. And what I'm always saying, it's always, for me, it's a question of mutual respect among these groups. For me, a Rotary club, you know that I don't make any difference. A Rotary club, a community-based Rotary club, by the way, it's like a Rotary club. These people are just a little bit younger than we are, and that's okay.
Yeah. In Bahrain, we have 3 Rotary clubs, and now we just formed the 4th one. But the first 3 Rotary clubs, jointly Bahrain is a very small country. We are population 1.5, 1.6 million. So the 3 Rotary clubs in Bahrain jointly, we sponsor 1 Rotary Active club. Yeah. And the name is Rotary Club Bahrain, and they are working very well. But instead of we sponsor 2 Rotary Active clubs, 3 Rotary sponsor 1 Rotary Active club.
And so everything is possible. Yeah, there are no really tight rules here. Simply do this. What works? I think this is the way we should work in the future. Let's do that. What works? And if there are some policies in Rotary, we can change that. We are really looking for the best ways and not just for rules in Rotary.
This is the flexibility of Rotary, what we are looking for.
Yeah.
I mean, for the future. This question was from Rima Tantash from Rotary Club of Amman, Petra. And the other question, how do we keep current Rotarians interested in Rotary with the current situation?
Yes, I think I answered that question already. So let's keep them engaged, and it's easy. As I always said, if we are really making sure that we are making all Rotary Club members not just seeing them as club members, but as friends, as engaged friends, that's much more easier than keeping them. So also not just inviting them for club meetings, also call them and let's see how friends, what we normally do with friends in times like this, calling them, how are you, and is everybody healthy in your family? It's really for me, about personal relationship, also in Rotary. That's really important.
Good additional remarks. Thank you. Thank you. This question from Rafat Swaidan, how Rotary clubs can arrange mentor on new members on virtual meetings? I think.
Yes, this is
one-to-one.
Yes, always one-to-one, and I think very, very often really a telephone call helps and showing really honest interest in the situation. I think that's always number one. Yeah.
Good, excellent. I mean, it's nice one-to-one on virtual meeting, but still we can also add more. Yani
Yeah.
one mentor can have a few potential member, you know, and I mean, it would be a good orientation about Rotary for them. What about the local law for forming a new Rotary club? This from Rotary Club of Salmania, Sabahat, Isaac, but this is depend, I think, on each country differently, right? From country to country, from district to country.
To found new club.
What about the local law for forming
okay.
a new
Yeah.
Rotary club?
Yeah. Yes, I think
What do you
if Rotary is established in a country, then there are no limits to do that. But the first one, so we need, of course, permission for doing that, because we don't want, or we always want to follow local laws in whatever we do, because as Rotarians we have special responsibilities, I think.
Yes, absolutely. I have a question here from District Governor Sharif Wali from Egypt. He is the current District Governor for 2451. I'm sure you know him. Sharif is asking, what actors are our prospects in clubs? Don't you see that opening the age for them slow down their joining to Rotary clubs will?
Yes, first of all, thank you very much. I was very impressed about Governor Sharif, how he runs his Rala seminar during the institute, and thank you, Sharif, for your always supporting Rotaractors. No, I'm not afraid that they will join Rotaract longer, because it's really up to them. First of all, I'm totally sure that they want to stay a young organization. So nobody should be afraid that someone will be with the age of 60 a Rotaractor, for example. So this is very obviously. But secondly, if they want to stay some years longer with their friends, I think that's okay. This is the problem for Rotaractors always. If you start joining your Rotaract club with 25 and then you have to leave all your friends, it's terrible if you have to leave your friends. And if they want to stay a little bit longer, that's up to them. What is okay? I think a disaster is always if we lose them totally, because we know that not all Rotaractors running out of age are becoming Rotarians, and so I think this is the really great opportunity. So I think it's important that they will become Rotarians, even if it's 2 years later. That's okay. They are still as Rotaractors in our family of Rotary.
Thank you. The Governor Sharif, very active. I mean, I'm always following him with his all programs and projects in Egypt. you know, Egypt was, I mean, part of our district. We were 2450, but they become more clubs, you know, and we have to split. This question from Past Governor Altan Arsalan from Turkey. Do you suggest to establish new e-clubs? Is it possible to establish e-interactive clubs in your term? What is your opinion?
Rotary e-clubs. Yes, everything is possible. So we are really looking for growing Rotary through new and different club models. So we learned that to be more interesting for young professionals and also for Rotaractors. And so the idea is very simple: let them decide what kind of Rotary club model fits to their needs. And we are right now learning how an e-meeting, a virtual meeting, works. And I think also Rotaract e-clubs are, of course, are growing right now, because everybody is an e-club right now. And I'm always asking Rotary clubs, hey, let's keep this virtual wave we are right now riding. Let's keep that, and this is really helping growing Rotary also in the future. I'm not asking you meeting always Zoom meetings, but let's keep this. We can really be more interesting if we have probably just one meeting a month as a virtual meeting. That could be an option, but this is up to every Rotary club how it would meet in the future.
Absolutely. I mean, we are enjoying now like a toy, this virtual meetings, like a game. But believe me, President-elect Holger, the human touch is completely different.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So, inshallah, I hope it will come back. Yeah. From Tariq Halwaji, can we decrease Rotary International fees for double pinning Rotary Act to encourage them? I don't. Can I repeat it? Can we decrease Rotary International fees for double pinning Rotary Act to encourage them? I don't know. Maybe every 2 Rotary actors, 1 fees or 50%.
Yes, I think this is to develop right now. So we decided, our board decided a couple of weeks ago that there will be fees for Rotary actors. This is a very low fee. We start with $8 for community-based Rotary clubs, and this is something. Yes, I think to cover the cost for the database, just but that's okay. I think, and we can look for what fits best for them. As I said, we really have to make sure that we found solutions what fits for Rotary actors to keep them in our family. And if they are ready to become Rotarians, yes, there are options also for clubs and districts to provide lower fees for young Rotarians.
Good. From Rotary Club of Gyumri, Armenia, we have been advised that for the global grants only DDF, the district designated funds, will be matched by Rotary Foundation. Will it remain like this, or is it only for a few months and related to the COVID problem? After 1st of July, this will apply?
Yeah, so this is just because we have so many successful grants yet right now. So there will be no more global grants available, but just for the next 3 or 4 weeks. So then it comes back to the original things. But we're overwhelmed by the success of the Corona Response Fund, and so all these grants was so the activities were much more than expected. But we will come back to the normal system just in five weeks up after 1st of July.
We come back to the normal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Greeting from Rotary Club of Jumeirah, Dubai, Dr. Baharat. Do the Rotary Act clubs still need to be sponsored by Rotary clubs? I think you answered this one.
Yeah.
Or now they are independent and directly connected to Rotary International? I think you answered it. I don't know if maybe he was not there, but yes, they can.
We can, but just always it's important. You need the support and permission of the district governor. That rule is still remaining.
Great. This question, as mentioned in Rotary International President-elect Holger's terrific presentation, every club should look at where it wants to be in 10 years. Surely this has also been considered at the top level of Rotary International. What were the conclusions of these deliberations? This is from Deputy Governor UAE David Gibson.
Yes, when I'm asking also for change and looking for change and being revolutionary, I'm not just asking clubs. I'm also asking districts. I'm also asking zones to do that. But we're also in touch, of course, because we have weekly meetings with the General Secretary. It's also regarding our secretariat. We have also our administration has to change. This is obviously. And also, of course, we are looking at our long-term planning regarding our staff members and what we are doing. 10 years is probably too long, but our strategic plan is a 5-year plan, and we are looking for 5 years. And of course, we are in our planning. We are looking for growing Rotary, having more members. But as I said, it's not everything about numbers. For me, it's about strong Rotary clubs and sustainable Rotary clubs, sustainable, engaged members.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rotary International President-elect Holger. I think the time we are coming to about 50 minutes. We took a little bit more from what you...
Yes, thank you, Nijat. And that gives me the opportunity of my next meeting in 10 minutes, and so I can do something.
But
prepare for this meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, but before closing, I mean, before I close, also any final remark from you, or I mean, closing?
Yes, I was talking a lot right now. So my final remarks are always, yes, thank you very much. I love to listen. I'm always learning. If I'm getting questions from Rotarians, from district governors, from the ground. So I'm really learning what's going on in special regions, what is important for different regions. And again, as I said, that's everywhere totally different. And I love this diversity in Rotary. And you know, all of us becoming more and more familiar with Zoom meetings. So we are smiling. I can see you smile. I can see Katerina here. And so this is, I think that's amazing. So and let's keep that. Let's keep this experience, even if we are coming back to the so-called new normal. So what I'm wishing you is all the best for the rest of this Rotary year. It's just 4 weeks to go, and then we have the new Rotary year, where I have the honor to be Germany's first Rotary International president, and I'm looking forward to work with you, Katerina. Then both of us will be members then of the board of directors, and I think we can promise what I'm asking all of you. We will try to do our very best to grow Rotary and to really to make sure that we are advancing and protect our great organization. So thank you for listening to me. And what I'm always saying, whatever happens, please make sure Rotary has also to be fun. Thank you very much for your engagement, and stay healthy. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we really, President-elect Holger, I mean, this year, despite all the circumstances, still the clubs, as according to what I noticed, you know, they have good year, not bad, with a project, with a program, with the helping the community. And of course, we are looking forward to the incoming year, you know, with you and with our director, Katerina. She is very active also, and she's supporting us very well. For closing, it's been an honor really to be among such accomplished individuals. And as we come to the end of our meeting, I'm truly grateful to all of you. It's been a privilege to be among you and to be with the presence of the Rotary International President-elect Holger Knaack. Before we say goodbye, I would like to leave you with a quote from Andrew Carnegie. Teamwork is the ability to work together toward a common vision. The ability to direct individual accomplishments toward organizational objectives. It is the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results. We are all a team. Let's all work together, together for good, together for success. Once again, thank you, President-elect Holger. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. And goodbye. Thank you.
It was nice to have you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina, for being with us.
Thank you, Nijat, for this excellent meeting. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Hi, Katerina. How are you? Katerina, how are you?
Thank you.
Thank you very much
for this meeting, and happy to see you all. Bye for all.
Me too.
Bye. Ma salama.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye from Austria. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you, Walter. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay, Nijat. Shukran.
شكرا حبيبي. شكرا.
Bye.